Welcome Columbus MLS and welcome to our product Ditto. The following is going to be a video that's going to walk you step by step in how to use the product. Ditto is a listing autofill product that was developed by Georgia MLS. It will take an existing listing from one of our participating MLSs like Columbus and copies that information into Georgia MLS. It's designed to save our agents time. When using Ditto from Columbus MLS, you must enter the listing in your local MLS first and then copy it into Georgia MLS. Using this example, you have entered your listing into Columbus MLS and you have a listing number, say 223318. From your Georgia MLS homepage, you will select the icon for Ditto, located under Quick Access at the top of your homepage, or you can also use your Tools tab at the top. Once you are in Ditto, the first thing it will ask you is where do you want to send your listing? Since the listing is already in Columbus MLS, you will want to send it to Georgia MLS. Next step, where do you want to get the listing? This will be Columbus MLS. You can pull up your Columbus MLS listing by the MLS number or the address, but the MLS number is best as it will be the most accurate. Hit search and your listing will appear. If it is the correct listing, you will select Use this listing. From here, it will take you through a series of questions, the first being your property type. Once selected, hit Next. Depending on your property type, the following prompts might vary. For residential, it will ask the property subtype. Select and hit Next again. Finally, it will ask your status, new or coming soon. If you are unaware of the coming soon rules, please check out our video series titled Essentials in Georgia MLS and select the status differences video located on your YouTube page, which can be found under the Support tab on your Georgia MLS homepage. Once status is selected, you will be directed into the listing input page. The majority of the listing will be copied over from Columbus MLS, though we are two different MLSs and therefore require somewhat different information. You will always be asked to enter in your contract date and your on-market date. The easiest way to know what needs to be filled out is simply clicking the Save button at the top of the page. It will bounce you to anything that needs to be filled out and highlighted in red. Once the additional fields are filled out, you will be asked, would you like to send the listing to Connect MLS or do nothing at this time? Select to send to Connect MLS. Once this is completed, you will get your Georgia MLS listing number and will be able to view your listing on your list of transactions in Connect MLS. It does take 15 minutes before you will see it in the Georgia MLS homepage, but it is immediate in Connect. Even if you are not a member of another MLS, Ditto is also a good tool to copy one listing into a different property type. For example, you have a residential property on 50 acres of land. You can market this in both land and residential property types, giving your listing more exposure. Once the residential property is listed and you have a live active listing, Ditto does not copy partial listings. You follow the same steps as before. Only when it asks for the property type, you will change that to land, finishing the rest of the steps in the same way. Again, different property types require different information, so use the Save button at the top until it asks you to send to Connect. You will then have two listing numbers for one property, one in land and one in residential. Once one sells, you will withdraw the other at no cost to you. I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to our technical support team.